Hello again. Welcome back to another market review. So today was actually the first trade of the year for me, and it was a pretty good day. So going through the top down, like usual, on the daily, we still have this previous month high SMT that I've been looking at for a few days. Um, it's still intact, and we also got a change in state of delivery on NQ, so this confirms kind of my idea for continued sells. Um, so then going to the 6 hour chart, we also had this previous week high SMT in which NQ closed above the previous week high while ES and YM did not. And we also got a change in the state of delivery on all three assets. So this is adding to the bearish narrative and more reason to look for continued downside. So yeah, and then dropping to the 90-minute, we still had that. This is a previous day high. We still had that previous day high SMT, the hidden one. So we had quite a few bearish SMTs stacking up and giving us a clear kind of read for this day. I know this is after the fact, but I took some screenshots when it was still developing here. So this is what the 90-minute chart looked like. Right, so yeah, at the time we were pushing lower off this hidden previous day high SMT, and we were tapping into this fair value gap and reacting bearishly. So overall, we had a previous month high SMT, a previous week high SMT, both of them confirmed, and we were still, this hidden previous day high SMT was also still intact. So we had quite a lot of higher time frame factors showing, kind of giving us a framework to look for lower prices. So going into today, the idea was quite simple. It's just to look for a lower time frame entry, so a 15-minute SMT or a 5-minute SMT to enter off. We did have a 15-minute SMT also to aid us. So as you can see, YM took out previous session high while NQ and ES did not. So there's that. And also we had, for our entry, a 5-minute SMT. So we had so many bearish SMTs in our favor, showing kind of giving us a clear direction on the day. So YM closed above previous 90-minute high while ES and NQ did not. And then when we got that bearish change in the state of delivery, I entered on NQ, and I was targeting previous week low, because that's my intermediate term time frame target for this trade idea. And it overall played out pretty well. As you can see, we had a very nice expensive move, and we just missed the new week opening gap. This was one of my, I think it was my final target for the trade. Anyway, so going in, looking at the trade, we can see here, entered off this change in state of delivery, and then when we closed below this low, I trailed my stops up to here to trail stop number 1, and then price retrace, and then when it dug lower, I trailed stops here, and then when price closed below this low, I trailed it again, and then eventually I got stopped on my trailing stop for about 1.67R. So I executed on my FTMO account and my futures account. On FTMO, I realized the about 1.67R, and on the futures account, I can show it up here. On futures account, I actually had a pretty nice day. I went in a bit heavier because I go in a little bit more aggressive on these challenges, and I closed it before the 50% consistency rule. I couldn't make more than $1,500, so I closed the trade at 1,470, which is pretty nice. As you can see, here's my execution. Entered around here and got off, and I exited around here. So it was pretty good, pretty nice expansion, pretty nice day overall. Analysis played out pretty nicely, and it was nice to kind of start off the year with a trade like this. And yeah, that's about it. So I logged in this trade, and yeah, that's about it for this day. I journaled a bit, putting my thoughts, writing them down, also journaling how I felt during the trade. It's good to kind of have a clear system of trailing that is mechanical, because then I don't need to put so much discretionary, I don't need to make so many discretionary calls, so it makes things a bit easier for me, and yeah, it worked out pretty well. So that was the day today, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. See ya.